Hey, SPM students, and welcome. Today, we are going to crack the code on one of the trickiest topics in your chemistry syllabus, oils and fats. And by the time we're done here, you'll know exactly why one is solid, one is liquid, and more importantly, how to spot all the common traps that examiners love to set. But before we dive into all the molecules and reactions, let's talk about the single best way to make sure this information actually sticks in your brain for the exam. Watching this is a fantastic start, but the real magic happens when you actually do something with the knowledge. Look, in chemistry, active learning is everything. You can follow along with me, but to really, truly master this stuff, you've got to practice with past year questions. So go ahead and scan this QR code or visit the site. It is the fastest way to see how these concepts are really tested in the SPM. All right, let's get into the good stuff, the chemistry. And we're going to start with something you can actually smell. You know that amazing tropical scent you get from a fresh pineapple? Ever wonder what that smell actually is? Well, that incredible smell isn't some kind of magic. It's a specific chemical. And believe it or not, understanding this one little molecule is the key to unlocking this entire topic of fats and oils. Yep, the secret is a compound called an ester. Esters are basically the rock stars of the fragrance world. They're responsible for so many of the natural scents in fruits and flowers. And the reaction that makes them is called esterification. You're definitely going to want to know that name. Now, don't let this reaction intimidate you. It's actually pretty straightforward. You take an alcohol, in this case ethanol, and you mix it with a carboxylic acid, which here is butanoic acid. A little catalyst gets things going, a water molecule gets kicked out, and boom, the two molecules join together to form ethyl butanoate, which is that pineapple smell. And trust me, you'll want to remember this specific example. Examiners just love it. Okay, so here is the big aha moment. That exact same reaction, it's not just for making tiny, smelly molecules. Fats and oils are basically just giant, supersized esters. Think of that pineapple ester like a single Lego brick. It's small, it's simple. Well, a fat molecule, that's like taking that same kind of brick and building a huge, massive structure. It's the same chemistry, just on a totally different scale. All right, time for the main event, the big showdown between fats and oils. This is a total hotspot for exam questions, and you can bet they'll be testing if you know all the little details. This table right here, this is basically your cheat sheet for the whole topic. Just look at the pattern. Oils come from plants, they're liquid, and they're what we call unsaturated. Fats are the complete opposite. They come from animals, they're solid, and they're saturated. These things are all connected, and once you understand why, you will never get them mixed up again. So why are they so different? I mean, solid versus liquid, it all comes down to the shape of the molecules. Saturated fats are made of these really straight chains. Just picture a bunch of uncooked spaghetti noodles. They're all straight, right? So you can pack them together super tightly, and that's what makes them solid. But unsaturated oils have these things called double bonds that create a kink or a bend in the chain. It's like trying to pack a box with cooked spaghetti. It's all bent and tangled, so the chains can't get close, and they just flow around as a liquid. Okay, so if those little kinks are the reason oils are liquid, what do you think would happen if we could get rid of them? Could we straighten out those molecules? Could we actually turn a liquid oil into a solid fat? Well, the answer is a big yes, and the process is called hydrogenation. It's exactly what it sounds like. We literally add hydrogen to those double bonds. That breaks the kink and makes the molecule straight again. So our messy cooked spaghetti is now straight, uncooked spaghetti, and it can pack together tightly. The liquid oil becomes a solid fat. This isn't just theory, by the way. This is exactly how margarine is made from vegetable oil. All right, enough theory. Let's see how this stuff actually shows up in an exam. We're going to take a real past year SPM question and break it down step by step so you can see how to apply what we've learned and avoid those tricky traps. So here we have a classic past year question. You've got 4 statements and you have to pick out the correct ones. Feel free to pause for a second and see if you can figure it out. This kind of question is designed to catch you if you only know the basics. So let's crack it. Now, when you see a question like this, the first thing to do is don't panic. Just go through each statement and pull out the keywords. We can see they're testing us on their chemical family, their source, their physical state, and that conversion process. Okay, let's go on a trap hunt using the process of elimination. Look at statement number 2. It says both are from animal sources. That's a classic trap. We know oils are from plants, so 2 is out. Now look at 3. It says fats are liquid and oils are solid. Nope, they've swapped them around. That's another common mistake students make, so 3 is also wrong. And just like that, we know 1 and 4 have to be the correct ones. And there you have it. The correct answer is I and IV. Statement I is correct. They are natural esters. That's where we started. And statement IV is correct. Hydrogenation is exactly how you turn unsaturated oils into saturated fats. See? By knowing those core differences, a complicated-looking question becomes super easy to solve. Okay, let's wrap this up with your official chemistry cheat sheet. If you're going to memorize anything from this, make it what's on this next slide. These are the absolute must-know facts for your exam. This is it. These are the 4 points you absolutely have to know. 1. Fats and oils are natural esters. 2. Saturated fats are solid from animals and have single bonds. 3. Unsaturated oils are liquid from plants and have double bonds. And 4. You can convert oils to fats through hydrogenation. Get these 4 points locked in your brain, and you've basically mastered this topic. And just like that, you've cracked the code on oils and fats. You've got the concepts, you've got the exam strategy, and now you have the tools to practice. So seriously, don't just watch this, go test yourself with those questions. Let us know down below which tough topic you want us to decode next. Good luck with your studies!